reason to get the job done. Tell me a little bit about the corporate philosophy for the Discount Drug Mart.
Well, we are, like you said, you know, we're a employee-owned.
Excellent, Ohio. That was a test. Your home state representative and
how do you get that wrong?
William Brio from Middletown, Delaware. Now they're going to go up and do that streamer drop again at 2,000 feet. All right, streamers are out. Now you and I will keep an eye on those streamers that are weighted on the bottom to see what Mother Nature's winds do to the rocket-powered dragster ran off hydrogen peroxide. USA Rocket 1 dragster actually held a quarter mile elapsed time in speed rating, 4.3 seconds and 349 plus miles per hour in a quarter mile. The car was only running on 70% power. The pilot was quite a big driver. He was born something else with the mobile compound. His first dirt bike was at 83. His first taste of tuning his own motor scooter. Out stepped the road shooter, which is the only way you're going to stop that at a high rate of speed. You would burn out the brakes. He waits for the brakes to come in till about 100 or 80 miles an hour. Craft from the great state of Ohio down there as well. A C-130 Hercules by Lockheed is there as well. A B-25 from World War II fame in the Doolittle raid. Down from the Yankee Air Force. And the Yankee Air Museum at the main Willow Run Airport.
You'll get a blur of
in
the
Ypsilanti and Belleville, Washington.
hard to
Yankee
track
Air
the
Force.
plane. Because you feel like this. It's got to be like in sync with the thing when you pull the trigger. And then the only thing that should be out of
All right,
focus is
first jumper is out, as indicated by the red smoke canister. And we were right about the exit point. You say, well, that jumper's way to the left compared to the target area. Remember what we said about the wind? So that jumper is drifting back and towards the target area. You'll see the canopy is black and gold, the official team colors of the U.S. Army. The remaining jumpers set up slightly above and outside the formation, awaiting the team leader's call. At 9,000 feet, he gives a thumbs up, signaling the outside jumpers to fly to the base. As they fly closer and closer together, they use their arms, legs, and shoulders as flight controls, allowing them to safely complete the formation. The kid continues to fall at 120 miles per hour. At 3,000 feet, the team leader will wave his arm, signaling the four jumpers to turn and streak, performing our bomb burst maneuver. This is our salute to all of you attending today's show. There you have the high-flying black and gold of your United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. Now, these took one first with a specially designed bracket. Then, time the activation pin to a lanyard. By pulling on this lanyard, the jumper is able to ignite their smoke immediately upon exiting the aircraft while in free fall or under canopy. In more conventional Army units, these same smoke canisters are used as ground-to-ground signals and sockets for possible landing. Is the loudest group as they
of 1938 iron. It takes a lot of strength to get this technology around the sky, but the award-winning Aeroshell Aerobatic team, they make it look so easy. Watch now, get this in your cameras as they give you the bottom side path. Look at all the skill. It is the weapon of all the way up in the target's into supersonic speed. So when you get ready for a landing, watch how you do it if you're the award-winning Aeroshell Aerobatic team. Brian brakes right, Steve brakes right, Jimmy brakes right. Now what they have done, called the tactical brake to the landing. They maintain the same altitude, the same speed, and by doing so, they get the maximum amount of aircraft on the ground in the minimum amount of time. You'll watch. They'll be heading towards the pit area, refueling their aircraft, putting on another load of that smoke oil, and coming back out for their full routine. Show would like to thank a number of military groups that have helped bring this show to you this weekend. They are the 178th Intelligent Group. The thing is, they're giving up their weekend to be here with you. Normally it would be a holiday weekend, but because military airplanes need military compatible ground equipment to start and stay powered up, and men and women that are trained to do that, that's why those groups are here, and we thank them. A lot of the aircraft today, because of runway requirements, a lot, but not all, are going to be here in Lorraine, Ohio. They used to the King Air 90 airplane. That's one of the airplanes shoveling the performance back and forth between here and Hopkins. Thank you. Great service you provide. Very much needed. Same thing. Another story about the series of Boeing airliners. Boeing's early entry into the long-range air transportation business, passenger aircraft. In fact, I can see the Harrier coming out to the runway low and to our left as soon as Cherry Point. And now, gentlemen, I'll turn it over to you. Let's give them some action. Aircraft wing as well as marine attack. Stabilizing wings. The art of refueling is just that. It is a great technique. It takes a lot of training. Usually it's a simulator before you do the real thing. You can imagine how it controls very slowly. Multi-use aircraft, when necessary, upper deck can carry 83,000 pounds of cargo and moving personnel around.
Cohen's brother Dave is the one that helicopter pilot in the Army. So he retired from teaching. Worked for Life for a couple months. And it's like, yeah, I couldn't keep up with the schedule. I think I retired for a reason.
model. They have equipped aircraft like this, believe it or not, with skis. Imagine the size of the skis may take it up. But the legacy model, are they still building the airplane? Well, it is said that it takes a C-130 to replace a C-130. Because of the high lift weight, because of the big balloon tires that support the weight of the aircraft and don't have a tendency to sink in an unapproved runway, and the control devices that allow for a very slow approach and touchdown speed. If you don't have a parallel runway to back taxi, if you don't have a runway that you could do a 180-degree turn, no problem. The propellers go into beta or reverse mode, and you back the airplane up. Loaded and unloaded through a ramp at the rear of the fuselage that need refueling. Because of the slow speed capabilities of this airplane, the C-130, in its refueling mode, it can refuel 2 helicopters simultaneously in a basket, and one off the left wing as well, with the helicopters in tow. So it's compatible with a slower cruising aircraft like a helicopter, much in need of fuel. You might remember the C-47 of World War. Also humanitarian missions that these aircraft can do, depending on the 2 to 130 seats available. 92 to 130. Why do I bring that up? In the fall of Saigon back in 1975, a documented 452 people crammed inside of a C-130 on the last flight out of Saigon. Aircraft was designed to carry 92 people. So, were they comfortable? No. Were they cramped? Follows the team around, and it's painted up in Blue Angels colors, and it's called Fat Albert. If you're an insider, if you're a Blue Angel, they call it Burke. Yeah, the conventional model that used to have JATO on it. It was quite a show, but JATO is not necessary anymore with the new higher horsepower engines, the Dowdy propellers. Tremendous improvements on the new J model coming off the assembly line. 21% greater speed, 41% shorter takeoff, and 40% greater range. In terms of fuel efficiency, his son, Seamus Flatley, was the F-14 Tomcat demonstration pilot here in Cleveland for many years, flying the Top Gun airplane made famous in the first Top Gun movie with Tom Cruise. They discontinued that test program in favor of a smaller 2-engine aircraft. And when I asked the Admiral at an air show in Florida, how close was your weight to the structure? By the way, give them a big wave. They are your sons and daughters of Youngstown, Ohio. The 9th Airlift Wing at Youngstown. They are presenting the American flag. There's the photo op. Look out, there's a rear ramp. One of the personnel is waving out. Now let's say you can't turn around. You don't have a parallel taxiway. You don't have a runway wide enough to turn around, you just back. Be sure to stop by the ground display to see the helicopter up close and in person. Talk to the crew, take some pictures. They say, in their rescue basket. We're on a boat, experiencing heavy sea high winds. The simple tasks, such as walking from one side of the boat to the other, may preclude you falling overboard into frigid waters below. So a pleasant reminder from your Coast Guard aircrew, always wear proper personal flotation devices when you're out on the lakes so you can stay afloat until help arrives. If you ever find yourself in need of rescue by the Coast Guard helicopter, the best thing to do is to listen to the instructions of the rescue swimmer and trust our crew. Air defense around these depth rates is large airborne support and
I drowned myself. Yeah. Was she drowning?
Well, Tom, like a lot of guys, got the flying bug from his father. Father became a pilot shortly after Tom was born. Tom started to fly radio control models while he was in high school, earned his pilot's license. Coast Guard helicopter coming in from your left for a photo pass. For all that they do, as they pass in front of you, they would love a wave. Of course, you can't hear your applause, but the animation of a lot of hand waving, arm waving. Tom Larkin, whose call sign is the Lark. You're looking at a one-of-a-kind went on to fly the F-15s. And was awarded Instructor of the Year. He left the Air Force in 2000. He's now a 737 pilot, instructor, and evaluator for a major airline in the Denver area. Over 10,000 hours of flying. Tom is here with his wife, Laura. Wife's 33 years. What they do with this small they take the wings off, they put the wings in the fuselage in the trailer, and they actually trailer the aircraft to the next site. The aircraft weighs in empty at only 500 pounds. Short wingspan, short fuselage length. Now look at the top of the fuselage after the cockpit. You'll see a little protrusion there. That is the pressure provided in main jet engine. Made for UAVs. We have heard about massive amount of thrust on some of our Top Gun jets. You'll hear a lot about it later on in the day. This jet produces only 253 total pounds of thrust. Even a guy like me can carry it from the top of the fuselage over to the workbench. It comes in at just about 40 pounds. Yet we have speeds of 300 miles per hour. You can also see the detail concept. This jet, 1,000 pounds lighter. This mini jet started light. Going all the flight testing and certification. Now, highly modified for airshow work, affectionately known as the mini jet. You see the performance of flying, dealing with great aerobatic performances, and he is living the dream. Throughout the course of his performance, this military-trained pilot will be subject to 6 times the force of gravity. It has texture and visibility, much like many of its. A lot of these maneuvers are military maneuvers. They learned in the service and later taught in the service. And then top speed in his performance today. It's like a double victory roll. Or the guy or girl on the right has the right of way. Who's supposed to go first? Am I supposed to go next? Tom's got a maneuver right here. He does it the hard way to the first. He's gotten through half of the traffic circle now. All right, he's going back around. He's looking on his left. Okay, there's no. The left has the right of way. He's looking to the right. Now somebody's inching out. They should be stopped for him. All right, he's almost through it. No fender benders. All right. He nailed it. Give Tom a big round of applause for getting through the traffic circle. We have one by our little airport at home. It's still a challenge. On the wing, and he's forced down into his seat 6 times the force of gravity. Look how small the diameter of that 360-degree turn is. Fighter pilots are fond of saying, if you can't turn tight, you can't fight. Give Tom Larkin a big round of applause for that bit. And look at that little top. Dream of every pilot, every announcer to work in Cleveland. Quite a privilege. Photo pass before the landing.
did not get through.
Skylift US in Lorain, Ohio, for the use of the twin-engine airplane out in front of you. It's the King Air 90, and they're doing that as a service to the air show, shuttling the military personnel who have to use the Hopkins Airport to stage for F-15 aircraft. Watch this takeoff. Let's snap roll the aircraft. That'll get your attention. Roll into knife edge flight. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is my pleasure to introduce you to one of aviation's most popular and accomplished pilots, Patty Wagstaff. She is absolutely thrilled to be back here flying at the Labor Day show in Cleveland. Well, Patty's won many awards for her flying, including being inducted into the National Aviation Hall of Fame. We were there when that happened. U.S. National Aerobatic Champion. She is a 6-time member of the U.S. Aerobatic team, competing in Olympic level First Lady of the Aerobatics Award. She has received both the National Air and Space Museum for current achievement and the U.S. Air Force Lifetime Achievement. Well, her former airplane, the prototype F-15, one that she flew to become the first woman to win the U.S. Nationals, is on display at the Smithsonian National there for that turnover as well. Patty flies unlimited, tumbles, and rolling turns. Right underneath the airplane now, Patty will be performing the ribbon cut. As you can see, personnel are out there holding poles, and the personnel are Lori and Leanne from Cleveland Women in Aviation. Brought in the C-17 with the invasion stripes on the fuselage and on the tail. So they're going to have a thrill of a lifetime. Today, we're set in airmanship training to all levels of pilots, from private to corporate to airlines. They are also the official partner of SimCom, providing upset training to their students. Patty has recently partnered with Sporty's Pilot Shop to produce training videos. Well, if you want to experience aerobatics, check out their basic aerobatic course. And for you tailwheel wannabes or check out the course. And then on World Wide Web, PattyWagstaff.com, WAGSTAFF. Well, as a young lady and daughter of an international airline pilot, she was not afraid to travel the world at a young age. She had the spirit of adventure into her, always willing to learn about different cultures around the world. That hasn't been lost to her because my curiosity forcing her down into her seat. Now what you have here is a bit of disorientation. There's a tremendous amount of concentration in the cockpit to keep the airplane on stage. And that isn't done accidentally through random maneuvers. It is a on a desk or a kitchen table to see if they are left or right. So this is a dance routine. This is a sky dance by, I'll call it the Gypsy, because we're telling you that Patty's going to try to cut the ribbon upside down. Eyes to the right, taking direction, lowering the altitude, looking for that center spot, and she turns that crepe paper into confetti. If that, they're probably going to take home that crepe paper as a reminder and a souvenir of the great fun at the air show. And by the way, that's not a random job. They do a tremendous amount of training before you hold those poles, giving you an idea. 45s and 1935s. Shot in the noise canceling headsets with the phones. Some years ago, at the request for many fans, the Gypsy wrote a book called Fire and Air. You can still get a copy. You can probably find them on all of Google for sale, those used books. Burned from within a competition pilot to achieve the championships that I told you about. That's the fire part. That's the part that drives the excellence. And the air, that was the environment she lived in, the vast ocean of air above it, to support without them. On the way up, she looked up the left and right side of the canopy, slicing the horizon by 90 degrees. When you're in competition, the judges are watching you. They don't want 89 degrees, they don't want 91 degrees, they want 90 degrees. If you do it perfectly, they score you to be a champion. The difference between doing a perfect roller and a not perfect roller may be the difference between winning a championship or not. She's going to have to break it off before the nose of the airplane reaches you and I, as per the FAA regulations. But that is Wagstaff roller. There's that bitch like we call this the P-Waz Wiggle Waggle. That's her salute to you and dance on the rudder. Left rudder. Street backed by popular demand. Now what we've got going is a race of champions. It will be a grudge race. Don't get burned, Patty. Hayes Crawford second. And Patty Wagstaff in the extra 330. I told you earlier this morning, 25,000 horsepower on the two brand and Whitney engine. Located on the oh, they're playing a game of chicken. 25,000 horsepower on the two Chevy truck, chrome and candy apple. Yesterday we raced and Patty is flying in the footsteps of his uncle. He hates to lose, whether it's on the drag strip or in there. How many people think Hayes Crawford in the jet truck will win this race? My spectators have spoken. Look left. It's going to be history. The Gypsy rolls upside down. Here comes 25,000 horsepower. He is closing in. He's looking at the end of the runway. He is going to get by her with the parachute open. Oh, pull that rope chute. Now that's racing. To you, wherever you live, all throughout the country, as the most popular Canadian here in these United States. The Airshow would like to thank Eric of Ohio Flight Center for volunteering his time as the pilot of the Performer Shuttle.
St. Clairsville, Ohio, avionics technician senior Airman from hometown Hampton, Virginia, AFE specialist senior airman Taylor Webb. From Coachella, California, public affairs officer staff sergeant begins from overhead. You'll see the Raptor execute a maximum power pull, producing 70,000 pounds of thrust from its powerful F-15 engines. At a safe altitude, Captain Larson will aggressively pull it to the vertical and quickly push the nose over. So now it's time to stand up, move forward, and get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, yours advanced flight controls combined with these powerful engines allow the F-22 to pull more than 9 times the force of gravity. Watch from the right as the Raptor demonstrates its tight turn capability with the minimum radius horizontal turn and then power straight up into the vertical. Then, watch as Captain Larson changes his direction with the amazing J turn. 360-degree flat turn. Accelerating from 90 knots to over 600 knots. Captain Larson will now roll inverted in preparation for a split S reposition and a high-speed pass. Showcasing just a fraction.
about to be a Sonic. You should get a Sonic movie.
Did you like that, folks? The next maneuver is the vertical pirouette, approaching show center at 400 miles per hour. Shirani thumped on the Corvette Big Head Dancing Bear will pull the aircraft into vertical and roll the canopy towards the crowd. At the top, the aircrew will push the nose below the horizon and then pull the nose back above the horizon before yawing the aircraft without ever taking its canopy off the crowd. Shirani and thumped on the... Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the square loop. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the Super Hornet inverted whisper pass. To get set up for the high alpha pass. In the world would attempt to maneuver at such a slow speed and high angle of attack. However, the Super Hornet's two digital flight... Let's go back to the cockpit to hear thumped on the Corvette Big Head Dancing Bear call out the ground speed. Alright, Dancing Bear, let's tell us how slow you can go. To launch a recovery aircraft from a moving ship, and this capability allows the U.S. to direct power from sea anywhere in the world. 1,100 feet long from the air, it appears as small as a postage stamp. In order to land in an area 1/10 the length of a normal runway, carrier aviators must touch down. Let's listen in on the final approach.
Yeah, thank you.
I've got some on there, back up. Okay, 25 more set down, there you go. And 3/4 mile, call the ball. Here's your 6 round ball, 5-0 manual. Roger, ball manual, full power. Easy with it. Fire back on, bolter, understeer, bolter.
Shirani is dumped on the Corvette Big Head, Dancing Bear, and myself serve as instructors, teaching new aircrew how to fly and tactically employ the Super Hornet. Currently, there are 33 operational Super Hornet squadrons in the Navy, defending freedom and democracy around the world. Russell Blackwell from Jacksonville, Florida. A-2 Philip Curry from New Haven, Kentucky. AM2 Christopher Sher from Douglasville, Georgia. AT2 Rogerio Seau from Eustis, Texas. And AMB2 Antonio Robledo from Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire United States Navy, we thank you for allowing us to demonstrate the capabilities of the F-18 Super Hornet. If you are interested in meeting the aircrew, checking out our merchandise, or learning more about naval aviation, please visit our stand located next to the gray F-18 on the taxiway. We hope you enjoyed the show, Cleveland. Back to you, Davey.
Thank you so much. Big round of applause for the F-18 team as they land and roll out. By the way, if you're one of the few people that haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, the latest version of Top Gun, go see that. It's a family picture. It features the Aeroshell team, U.S. Marine Corps Harrier, and then about 3:25 or so we pass over to the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds hosted this weekend by Parker Hannafin, supported the show and serves as the official host of the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. From that beer, our official beer, used by nations around the world. North American Aviation built this trainer back in 1938, 600 horsepower engine. And you're going to see these great pilots make it look so easy. Aeroshell Aerobatic. Team leader calls for the pull now. Ready, breakdown. All right, now we have everybody in a different position. Off on your left, it's the wingman. Almost 400 miles per hour. They cross once on the bottom. Losing pressure. Right about here, they call contact. The double cross comes up. And then if they change direction, the all right, high to your right, here comes the team leader, Mark Henley, along with the diamond slot position, diamond position. So keep your eye on the entire team, but watch the airplane on the far side of us. Team leader calls for pull out. Watch Jimmy. He's on the right. And he slides in upside down.
this in your eyes. Now, as they come back in, we're going to have a salute to summertime fun, Mr. Newcomb. You know. You can see the lights of the other towns. You can watch the summer stars come down. How about a big round of applause for the award-winning Aeroshell Aerobatic team? They get ready for a landing, and as they're upside down, you will watch the gear that go up. You're down, lead airplane. You're down, wing airplane. You're down, wing airplane. You're down, trail airplane. My dear friends, you don't get to be multiple award showmanship winners without always improving your routine. Plane to come in to your right. And they say right here, Aeroshell team, smoke them if you got them. Now you see them. Now you don't. Thunder, lightning, and cumulus clouds. And
Or you want to find Mr. Long and go harass him.
5-minute show. And then the rare visit of a USMC Harrier. A-18, something we don't get a chance to time, but I'm so proud of this air show and what they've accomplished, getting all of this talent under one roof, so to speak, on the ground and in the air. And this is what air shows are all about. Kim Dell, that's the king and the great staff. Thank you so much. Kept them all for our fighters that you see this weekend had their origination.
approaching 600 knots. Directed aft for conventional flight, intermediate for short takeoff and short landing, and down for vertical flight. As the pilot approaches, he will execute a brake. During this maneuver, the pilot will decelerate from 500.
What's he doing down there?
From Georgia.
Now let's watch as Major Cortolucci decelerates his aircraft by selecting his nozzles full down and deliberately overshoots his hover point in order to demonstrate the Harrier's capability to move backwards through the air.
the voice of the air show. You got it.
All right, a big round of applause for the Marines. And you're Cleveland, Ohio. One of two performances for the Harrier. What a show, what a group, what an organization.
All right, now, ladies and